They didn't dig up bodies. They murdered people to sell them. And they got away with it, until the final victim made a noise no one could ignore. This video discusses real historical crimes involving murder and the sale of human remains. Viewer discretion is advised. We mean no disrespect to the victims or their families. Edinburgh, 1828. Medical schools were desperate for cadavers to teach anatomy, but the law only allowed the bodies of executed criminals. So when two Irish immigrants, William Burke and William Hare, found a way to make money supplying corpses, they didn't hesitate. At first, they didn't kill. A tenant in Hare's boarding house died naturally. Instead of reporting it, Burke and Hare sold the body to Dr. Robert Knox, a well-known anatomy lecturer. He paid well. He didn't ask questions. And that's where the killing began. Over the next 10 months, 16 people were murdered, targeted, lured in, and silenced. Their method was quiet. They'd get the victim drunk, pin them down, and suffocate them without leaving a mark. It was so effective, it became known as burking. The victims? Mostly women. Poor, homeless, vulnerable. People society didn't look for. But Dr. Knox wanted fresh bodies, and Burke and Hare delivered. They moved fast. One victim, Mary Patterson, was still warm when delivered to Knox's dissecting table. Students recognized her. She'd been seen alive that very morning. But again, no one asked questions. The money was too good. As their confidence grew, so did their recklessness. Their final victim, Margaret Docherty, was lured to the house just hours before two other lodgers arrived. Those witnesses later discovered her body stuffed under a bed, and this time they called the police. Burke and Hare were arrested, but there was a problem. No physical evidence linked them to the murders. So the authorities made a deal. Hare turned on Burke. He testified that Burke committed the murders while he just watched. In return, Hare walked free, and Burke was sentenced to death. On January 28, 1829, William Burke was hanged in front of a crowd of 25,000 people. His body was dissected publicly, and his skeleton is still on display at the University of Edinburgh. Dr. Knox, he denied everything. He was never charged, but his career was destroyed. The public was outraged. This case led directly to the Anatomy Act of 1832, which allowed medical schools access to unclaimed bodies. So crimes like this would never need to happen again. Burke and Hare didn't just commit murder for money. They exploited a broken system and changed British law forever. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's case. And let us know in the comments, do you think Dr. Knox knew the truth? Until next time, take care, stay safe, and always remember the victims.